Spooky season is here. I'm Stephanie with Unconditional Adventures. I'm here at the Premium Scream event at Universal Studios Orlando to take you inside all things Halloween Horror Nights 2025. So come with me, we'll get the scared out of us together. All right, we are inside the front gates at Universal Studios waiting to get into Halloween Horror Nights. Got my friend Josh. Hello. He's ponchoed up because it is, of course, raining. It's
raining.
It's raining a lot, which is pretty typical for the firn weekend of HHN. So yeah, we get into the event here in about 30 minutes. So let's see. Josh is much less of a scaredy cat than I am, so he will probably be.
I'm gonna scream much louder than everyone else.
Yeah, that's probably true as well. So
yeah,
let's get inside. The most popular houses every year are the IP or intellectual property houses. This year, those include Terrifier, Five Nights at Freddy's, Jason Universe, Fallout, and WWE presents The Horrors of the Wyatt 6. These houses consistently have the longest wait times, but so far this year, the most talked about has been Terrifier. Reviews go on and on about how gruesome it is overall. It even ends with you choosing the bloodbath wet path or the dry path just to exit. So, of course, I made Josh and his husband, John, go through it while I sat outside and waited in peace. Side note, as a travel agent, I'm a big believer in not spoiling things. Not to mention we aren't allowed to film inside the houses. So I'm not going to show you anything from inside a house. I want you to be able to experience that all on your own without ruining anything. And you'll just have to kind of go off of how the boys and I feel afterwards. What was it? Which one did you do? Oh, that's not
I don't know
face.
what side we did.
Did you get wet?
A little bit.
Okay.
A little bit.
All right.
But not in the way you think.
Oh.
I think he was the most terrified.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
What do you think?
They kept going after me.
How was the smell? I've heard people comment on the smell.
It stunk.
Yeah?
It stunk. But
All I
it
know
was
is
good.
I'm tired of hearing that Disturbed song that plays at the exit. It's the
Oh my
whole.
God.
I've heard it 700 times.
It was good.
My hips
It was
hurt.
A good Terrifier house, huh?
It's pretty good.
All right. On the other side of the spectrum is the Fallout house. This will be the one and only house that I go through. So I am anticipating it to be more like spooky than scary or gory.
Yeah,
So
I'm thinking there's going to be a lot of mutants.
Mutants,
Some
yeah.
people with like 3 heads, 7 whatever butt cheeks. I don't know.
Butt cheeks. So yeah. Okay. We survived
Fallout.
the Fallout house.
It was just like the show.
It was very much like the
Walking
show.
right through the fall.
No, and in fact, the guy that played Ghost looked spot on for
I was gonna say, did you
Walter
You saw him?
Goggins. Oh
was
yeah,
really cool.
he looked spot on.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was just more kind of jump scares, creepy, not gory by any means. So
But it still scared the heebie-jeebies out of me.
yes, we.
I
Can,
screamed. I didn't look at hardly anything.
yeah,
I was buried in his back.
There were lots of like bright light flashes. There was some stuff coming at you out of the walls, which was pretty cool. But.
There were a few times that I felt like I should check on Stephanie. Then I
Yes.
said, "Screw her."
Yeah. It's every person for themselves.
I gotta go.
There are also 5 original houses, none of which have drummed up much attention outside of the creepiness of the doll's house. You are actually the same size as the doll and trying to make it through like a creepy haunted house with them on top of the extra large adults. So overall, best house, Terrifier. With Five Nights at Freddy's a solid runner-up. The team built legit animatronics for this one, and it's pretty immersive. Worst house? Surprisingly, Wyatt 6. The theming is weak, especially if you aren't a WWE fan, and the house just doesn't make sense. So one of the cool things about the Premium Scream event, if you've ever been to a Halloween Horror Nights event before, you know that the haunted houses feel like, they call it the conga line, where you are just go in literally one right after another, and you do that all night long. With the Premium Scream event, this is, I think, the only event where they allow you to just go through the house with your group, nobody else. So So yes, there's fewer people in the park, and that's how they're able to do that. But yeah, it's the only time that you're able to just go through with your group and not just the line of people, person after person after person. So, and of course your food is included. So you really got to weigh the differences there on if you think that's worth it. But for a lot of people, that's the best part, is getting to go through the house with just your group. The scare zones are set up all over the park in the walkways, and each has a different theme. Scare actors will be in the walkway and also on platforms interacting with you as part of the story of that scare zone. Because of the thunderstorm in the area at the beginning of the night, no scare actors appeared for the first couple hours, but the storm has cleared.
Get out! Please run!
Leave while you can. It's in the
How was that?
I got so scared I accidentally paused my video.
Because it's early in the season, some of the scare actors' timing cues are a bit off, but overall, I enjoy the spooky feel. Nothing terribly disturbing or scary this year, but if you don't like the idea of scare actors jumping out at you, you can either walk on the sidewalks off to the side, or purchase this new Deathly Afraid necklace. When you wear this and the light is turned on, the scare actors know to ease up on you in the scare zones. But keep in mind, this only works in the scare zones, not the houses. In fact, a pro tip would be don't leave it on inside the house. That just advertises to the scare actors inside that you are a scaredy cat, and they will probably go after you more.
Ah! What is that?
Shout out. Oh, there's more! Chicks with... Chicks with chainsaws. That was actually my band name in high school. Best scare zone? Mutations. Toxic 20s. But not by much. Worst scare zone? The origins of horror. There's just nothing to it. The statues of each IP house are really cool, but it feels more like a creepy museum than a scare zone. Alright, I got first food of the night. This is the birria walking taco. They also have a vegan version as well, but let's give this a go. Salsa verde chips are super salty. That birria is good. It's got really good flavor to it. There's a little bit of salsa on there as well. That's worth it. Yeah, there's not a ton of meat, so it's mostly chips, of course, but definitely worth giving a try.
All right, now we got the vegan walking taco. It's got the same thing, only it looks like impossible meat. A lot of flavor. A little spicy. Oh yeah, look at that. A lot of cilantro. So if you don't like cilantro, avoid it.
So here at the Five Nights at Freddy's food booth, I've picked up this very cute little cupcake. So we're gonna try this here. Still pouring rain, but edible candle. There you go. Let's bite into these, into the eyes. That frosting is good. funny look to it. Love it. Nothing like eating a sweet treat while people are screaming in terror and pain all around you. Well, I got you a Five Nights at Freddy's cupcake, and then it fell off the plate. Oh. There's plenty of returning favorites, like the infamous pizza skull, too, and plenty of new specialty drinks. There we go.
Deadly Nightshade.
I got the Phantom Punch. That's really good.
Very good. Very, very good.
Best food of the night? The Pickle Bucket Baked Chicken from the Fallout booth. It's fried dill pickles with buffalo chicken dip. Delish. Worst food of the night? The Huskus Muscle Man Slop at the Wyatt 6 booth. This burger has a host of weird flavors in it, including a chocolate almond bun, dill pickle chips, and then some kind of sloppy Joe mix. Oh, it's messy.
Is it yummy?
It's different. I'm not gonna give it a good or a bad. It's different.
Unique.
Yes. It's unique.
Unique New York.
Yeah. I would not eat this again. Other disappointments were the bloody popcorn and the abracadabra sunflower glasses, both at the Terrifier booth. No flavor in either and way overpriced.
Hello, and welcome to Hauntophonic.
There are 2 live shows at HHN this year. The Hauntophonic Lagoon show returns with a couple of fun Halloween songs and a few big hits that you should probably recognize. Well, except for Josh. This show, while short and fun, certainly isn't a must-see, especially considering it's standing room only to watch it. If you are a fan of, say, World of Color at Disneyland, this show will disappoint you. However, on the other side of the park is Nightmare Fuel Circus of Decay, which is absolutely worth the long wait it will take you to get inside and sit down. We couldn't film during this jaw-dropping show either, but trust me when I tell you, you're going to want to get in line early. Holy cow, that Circus Nightmare show was incredible. I strongly advise seeing that. It was really good. People were folding themselves in half and setting things on fire and doing all kinds of acrobatics. Yeah, it was really good. What did you think of the Circus Nightmare show?
That's awesome.
The Circus Nightmare show was really cool.
That was
great.
awesome.
Especially all of the really flexible, good with hot men.
True, and no matter what parts you're interested in, that show will turn you on in some way.
Yes, it will.
Yes. For you Harry Potter fans, the Death Eaters are out with new audio this year inside a very empty and fairly spooky Diagon Alley. Lots of cool merchandise this year too. Some of it themed to Halloween Horror Nights 2025, and of course merch for each of the IP houses. I especially like the Five Nights at Freddy's apparel. This jacket is really nice material and it looks really cool. And the shirts and sweatpants have that dingy brown tint on them, very themed. Another staple is the Tribute Store, which is set up right next to the exit for the Mummy Ride. So the trick with the Tribute Store, it is open during the day as well. So if you can go during the day, it will be much less busy. And then you don't have to take your time out of your HHN visit to go. So you definitely want to try to go through it if you have a daytime park ticket or a Scream Early ticket. Now, something I don't say very often, the HHN Tribute Store is pretty disappointing. It's small, there's not much exclusive merch or treats in it. It literally feels like just another store or shop. I'm not saying don't go in it, but if you've been in one previously, you're going to have to keep your expectations really low. If you're going to HHN this year, you'll want to make sure you have the right ticket for you. There's a lot of options, including multi-night and stay and Scream tickets, so make sure you also watch my video on ticket types and make sure you have the one that fits you best. I'll put a link to it in the description. If you have Stay and Scream, you'll be the first in line for the houses and may even get through one or two before the front gates open to regular guests. Five Nights at Freddy's, Terrifier, and Wyatt 6 are all at the front of the park and close together. So my strategy is to get in line for Terrifier first, then hit either Freddy's or Wyatt 6 before the gates open. Now, Jason Universe and Fallout are toward the back of the park, so if you aren't using Stay and Scream, get in line at the front gate at least a half hour before they open, and once you're in, head straight for the back of the park. Most people tend to stop at the first house they see, which works in your favor. This also puts you near the entrance to the Nightmare Fuel show, and the earlier in the night you can get in line for that, the less you'll have to wait. It gets extremely busy as the night goes on. Now, the lines will jump to over an hour very quickly, so I suggest hitting a few of your must-do houses early, then get your shopping done. Ride the open rides, which there's only 4 this year since Hollywood Rip Ride Rocket closed down permanently, and grab some food. The other option is to buy an express pass or do the RIP tour. Both are expensive, but if you want to see and do everything in one night, one or the other of them is necessary. Another strategy is to stay until the event ends. You'll be surprised how many people leave between midnight and 1 a.m., so that last 90 minutes or so is when some lines begin to really drop. You can save one of the popular houses for after 1 a.m., or you can probably get through at least 2 of the original houses, as those wait times will plummet. The food lines also get extremely long early in the night, so pack your patience. You can either eat right off the bat or be prepared to wait. There's really just no way around it. Merch lines don't really build up until close to the end of the night, so I advise either shopping before the event starts if you're in the park, or about halfway through the night. You'll also want to be prepared for lots and lots of standing and walking. Wear comfortable shoes and take an extra pair of socks in case your feet get wet. Nothing ruins an HHN night faster than soggy feet causing you blisters and pain. I have arthritis in my knees, so wearing solid shoes with tons of cushion and support is a must for those 25,000 step nights. If you're like me, check out the description for my new favorite sneakers. They are a game changer. Speaking of wet feet, be prepared for rain. It's hurricane season in Central Florida, so there's a strong possibility it's going to rain at some point in the night, even if it's just for a few minutes. Bring a poncho, a hat, an umbrella, extra socks, maybe even a jacket for when it really cools down. I have tons of other strategy ideas and tips in my full blog post, so I'll put a link to that in the description as well. It has been a scary good time here at Halloween Horror Nights 2025. There's lots to see and do and eat, so make sure you like and subscribe so you don't miss any tips and tricks. Anything you want to say to the people? No? Oh, yes. Come with us. Come inside. There's so much to do in here. So whenever you're ready to start planning your trip, just comment below and we will put together a scary good time for you as well. And make sure you check out my full blog post with all kinds of strategy tips to help you out. There's time to book here at HHN Orlando or in Hollywood, and we can help you have a scary good adventure.